Alright guys, today we're going over multiplying binomials. The objective here is to use the FOIL or the distributive method to correctly multiply binomials. We have a nice example right here of two binomials. Right there for you. Alright, we're also going to use one or two examples of the tabular method. I don't think a lot of people use that, but if you want to use it, I'll show you a couple examples. Alrighty, so what does FOIL mean? Okay. FOIL stands for an operation of how to remember how to multiply binomials, okay? So first, you're going to multiply the first terms. So that means you're going to multiply x times x first. X times x is going to give you x squared, okay? O stands for multiply the outside terms. So that is going to be right here, x times 6x, x times 6, which will give you a positive 6x. The I stands for multiply the inside terms, which will be the inside right here. So 1 times x is a positive 1x, okay? Their L stands for multiply the last term, so the last term in each binomial. That'll be 1 times 6. It's a positive 6, okay? So the last part about using the FOIL method is after you multiply, is just to simplify and put it in standard form. Right? So x squared, we have nothing to add to that, so that's going to stay x squared. Figure out what to write this up here. It's going to equal x squared. Okay? Take care of that. We have 6x plus a positive 1x, be a positive 7x. Okay? Plus a 6. And that's it. It's in standard form and it's in simplified form. That's it. Okay? So if you remember the FOIL method, that is the easiest way to remember how to do it. FOIL, so first, outside, inside, last. Alright, let's do another example here. So first, outside, inside, last. So our first one is going to be 3x times 2x, which will give us 6x squared. Okay, outside terms. 3x times a negative 9. It's going to give us negative 27x, okay? Inside terms here in the blue are going to be 1 times 2x, which will be a positive 2x. And L for last is going to give us, we'll do 1 times a negative 9, which will be negative 9, okay? Now let's combine like terms. Positive, got a 6x squared, then have a negative 27x plus a positive 2x, give us negative 25x. Okay, and negative 9. And that's our final answer. So typically with most binomials, especially in this first section of the introduction to multiplying binomials, your answer should be a trinomial. If not, it might be a binomial, but typically it'll be a trinomial. Okay? Alright, let's do this next one. So we have FOIL, so first, so 6 times 9, it's going to give us 54. Okay, outside terms, we're going to do 6 times negative 6c. Remember that this sign belongs to the 6. It's going to give us negative 36c. Inside terms, it'll be c times 9, which will be a positive 9c. Okay, and the last term here is going to be 6 times a negative 6c. I'm so sorry. It's not 6 times a negative c. That was my bad. It's going to be c for last times a negative 6c. So, sorry for that mishap. So c times a negative 6c is going to give us negative 6c squared. Okay? We're just going to, that just ties on right to here. We're just going to draw a little arrow right there. Okay? Alright, now we're going to put it in standard form. So our largest degree first, which would be negative 6c squared. Okay, now a negative 36c and a positive 9c, so that is going to be negative 27c. And our last term here is a positive 54. Our first, outside, inside, last. FOIL. Okay. Alright, I'm going to show you the tabular method right now. It's you're going to get the same result. It just looks a little different. So you're just going to draw a box with 4 squares. Okay, so just divide it in half twice. This right here, I have 2x minus 2 multiplied by negative 3x plus 3, so you put your first binomial on top, right here, and your second one here along right here, okay? So, it's a little sloppy. And then all you do is you kind of, if you recall, if you've ever done a Punnett square in science class where you just multiply where they meet, and you would combine like that. So in this first square right here, see, not that one. First square right here, we have negative 3x times a positive 2x. I'm in this square right here, okay? Negative 3 times a positive 2 is negative 6. Okay, x times x is x squared. Move over here to the right, we have negative 3x times a negative 2. That's going to be a positive 6x. Okay, so we're just going to drag over here and drag down and meet in the middle like that. Over here we have a positive 3 and a negative 2x. Be a positive 6x. Okay, our last one is 3 times a negative 2. That's going to be a negative 6. And then you break out of your little tablet there and write it in standard form. So we have a negative 6x squared. We're going to combine our like terms. We have two positive 6x's. So 6 plus 6 is 12x. And our constant is a negative 6. And that's your final answer. So if you find this to be easier, you're more than welcome to use that, but on the test I will require some of the problems to be done using FOIL. Okay? Alrighty, let's do a couple more examples. So we have a negative 3r minus 4t multiplied by 2r plus 7t. Okay? So right now I want you to pause the video, and I want you to use the FOIL method to solve this. Remember, draw the arrows like I drew them. They will help you, and take your time. Okay? When you're ready, hit play. Okay, so if you guys got negative 6r squared minus 29rt minus 28t squared, you did it correctly. Bravo to you. All right? And just notice how I color code my arrows with my corresponding products there. It's going to help you if you take your time like that and color code it, so you can kind of, it's more of a better visual to understand what's going on there. Okay? All right, this next we're going to do is we're going to use the tabular method. So we're going to do, let's do 3a plus 7b. Okay, multiply that by 2a minus 3b. Okay, so set up your little foursquare. Make it big enough to where you can really write in there. It's not that big. Okay, put your first parentheses on top, so that's going to be 3a and a positive 7b. And down here it's going to be 2a and a negative 3b. Okay, so let's start with our 2a and our 3a. So I'm in right here in this top left square. So orange, here we go. So 2 times 3 is going to give us 6. A times a is going to be a squared. There we go. And move over to the right top square. We have 2 times 7. It's going to give us 14. A times b is going to give us 14ab. Alrighty. Bottom left square is going to be negative 3 times a positive 3, which is negative 9. A times b, which is just ab. Okay. This last bottom right square is going to be negative 3 times a positive 21. I'm sorry, times a positive 7, which will give us negative 21. Oopsie. Negative 21. B times b is b squared. Okay. Then we just break it out of our little tablet, our little foursquare, and write it in standard form. All right. So I'm going to do this alphabetically because they all have the same degree. So I'm going to do, let's do 6a squared. Okay, let's combine this. So we have like terms right here and right here. We have a negative 9 and a positive 14. So that's going to give us a positive 5ab. Okay, minus 21b squared. And that's it. Okay, so again, typically, unless you're multiplying specialized binomials, you will end up with a trinomial after you multiply two binomials. Okay? All right, what I'd like you to do are these two on your own. All right, let's do a plus b multiply a plus c. Okay? And then the second one I want you to do is 5x minus 2p. Okay, and we have 3x plus 2p. Okay, so try those out in your notebooks. I'll be checking those in class. And good luck. Make sure to take these notes. And again, watch this video as many times as you need to. All right, bye guys. Good luck.